Attention, the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
All right, happy Wednesday night, everybody. We are here with EMBR. How y'all doing tonight?
What's going on, y'all?
Good.
Doing great.
Fantastic. You know, I'm just gonna start this whole little thing off and go straight into the goddamn fucking shit show. Each one of you, your top 3 favorite metal albums of all time.
Damn, you're really going right into it.
I am. I'm fucking people up left and right with these questions right off the bat.
Yeah, you really are.
Let's give it to Mark first.
Oh man.
Oh, nice.
Putting them on the spotlight.
I would have to say, I don't know, that's tough. Top 3. I don't know, probably I don't know. Probably the self-titled album by Metallica is one of them. Asher the Wake by Lamb of God.
That's
And probably man, I don't know.
So
many. I'm gonna say maybe End of Heartache by Killswitch.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I mean, I'm just going to give y'all fair warning. The questions do get worse.
Oh,
all right, let's go. Who's next?
You can go next.
I'm next.
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm gonna say my number 1 is Life of Agony, River Runs Red.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That is one of the albums that has influenced me since I was young. I remember the first time I heard it hanging out with my old brother-in-law. It just hit real hard, right? My number 2 would be Typo Negative, Bloody Kisses. I think that album changed the game for a lot of metal. Maybe not then at that time, but from then going on, right?
I didn't pick you for a typo guy, but all right.
Oh, dude. Dude, I'm Typo through and through.
oh yeah.
Okay.
And coincidentally, the Typo Negative drummer played drums on the Life of Agony one that I named first.
Okay.
So I was a big Roadrunner guy back in the day, right?
Who wasn't?
Right.
Yeah. This one might be a little bit blasphemous to some NOLA fans, right? But I would say Acid Bath, Pagan Terrorism Tactics.
Okay.
I think that album is 10 times better than their first. I think that album, they really found themselves. and made a name for themselves actually right before their bass player died, right? And that's why they called it quits. But
until now,
right? Like hell froze over.
Yep. But I'll be seeing them at Welcome to Rockville in a few months. So
that's awesome, dude. Take videos.
Yeah, I definitely am.
Oh, he's going to rub all of our faces in it.
Right, yeah. So that would be my 3.
All right. How about you, Crystal?
I guess I would say first I'll say just I don't know if it's a guy thing. Guys are all about album. What's your favorite album? And I've never really been that way. I just kind of love a band. I love a lot of songs. Never really focused on the.
Okay, three top favorite bands.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to stick to the question. So I guess the albums I probably tore up, I guess, would be the Mastodon, Crystal Skull.
Okay.
Blood Mountain.
Blood Mountain, that was it. Sorry, thank you. See?
Well, you got help. You got help.
If I saw the cover, I'd be like, yeah, that's the one. The newest Chevelle one, Neuradius.
Okay.
I know it stands for something, but
nothing is as it seems.
Yeah, something like that. And then I'd have to probably go with like what Mark was saying, probably the Black Album of Metallica or something, because grew up on that, so can't go wrong there, I guess.
Say who didn't. If you're over the age of like 35, you probably destroyed the Black Album several times and rebought it and destroyed it again and rebought
it. Hey, dude, for real, like people talk shit about the Black Album, but that shit was fucking solid.
Yeah,
I mean, for me, it was like that was a huge part of my like childhood.
Uh-huh.
You know, between that and like White Zombies, Astro Creep,
yeah,
and
Devil Music, the Devil Music,
yeah.
Yep.
Shit. I listened to a lot of White Zombie back then. A lot of White Zombie.
Yeah, I have to agree with that one.
All right, Moshmeloh, you're up on deck, homeboy.
Well, you know which one I'm going to start off with. I mean, for real. Star Wars or Star Trek, guys?
Star Wars for me.
I'm actually both. I grew up on Star Wars and Star Trek. I'm all sci-fi.
Ooh, you about to open up a can of worms with this one.
I love them both.
I am Trek Wars. No, I'm kidding.
You ain't nothing.
Yeah. If I had to pick, I'd pick Star Wars.
Whew. Okay.
You about to give this man a heart attack.
I'm a big Star Wars fanatic. Big Star Wars fan.
Like, there's just two things that you don't mess with this man. His Cheez-Its and his Star Wars.
You like the plain or like the hot and spicy?
The plain.
Okay.
Plain. Just plain. Don't fuck with my damn Cheez-Its. Just plain ass Cheez-Its. You can give me flavored anything else. Don't fuck with my Cheez-Its. Don't give me them nasty ass Parmesan things. Not the
cheddar. Fuck that.
Yeah, that shit fucking gross.
Technically, there's three things that you don't mess with, but the third one you can't really control regardless. And he knows what I'm going to say. That
the fuck is you talking about?
No.
Yo, get that goddamn word out of here. We don't talk about that shit in here. Or don't you bring that goddamn fucking bad juju on us, Ricky Bobby. You shut your fucking whore mouth right now. You don't ever bring up the S word. Ever. Bad idea. All right, Crimson Beard. It's your turn, big guy. You're on deck.
So today I was kind of given the opportunity to talk about the Joker and which version of Joker is the best one. What, in your opinion, is your favorite version of Joker?
I'll answer that first. Jack Nicholson for damn sure for me.
Okay.
Original.
Okay.
Same
I
here.
like it. I like it.
Same here.
I think Jack Nicholson as well.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you here, you got it. You got to put it down to the fact that if you're over the age of 35,
I agree with you.
always gonna be Jack Nicholson. I mean, that's just how it is.
I mean, I have to agree with y'all. Like, for real. Like, he started it all. Like, and then everything just got built more and more and more and more and more.
There's only one other person I think on this planet that can play a Joker as good as Jack Nicholson did, and it never happened. And I heard rumors of it possibly happened at one point, but again, it never happened, which was William Dafoe.
I could see that one, but what would you think if the Joker was played by Jack Black?
Oh my word! Now, okay, hold on. You starting to tickle a daggone funny bone when you get into Jack Black.
Dude,
I
think he could do it though. Do you think he could do it?
Fuck yes!
Yes.
Fuck yes! I believe that man would. Oh my word! He would destroy.
I don't know. Either here's the thing. He would it would either be absolutely over the top amazing or it would be absolutely over the top horrible.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think Jack Black is a big freaking nerd as well.
Well, I mean that don't matter. It's just the way that the types of characters that he plays and what he's known for. It would either he would make it way too comedic and it'd be way too fucking cheesy and it'd be way too over the fucking top and it would just be a absolute fucking shit show, or he would fucking kill it. One of the two.
I think he'd kill it because I can't think of a movie with Jack Black that I didn't like him in.
Exactly. I still watch Tenacious D to this day.
Yeah, I like Tenacious.
School of Rock, bro.
Yes.
Here's the bad thing. I have seen School of Rock and I like School of Rock. I have never seen Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny.
Oh, how dare you!
Off the podcast.
I haven't. I have not. And here's the bad thing. I'm not a big movie guy. Like I really don't watch movies all that often. And there's a lot of stuff that I really haven't fucking seen. And people are like, oh, have you seen this? I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm like, nope. I'm not seen it.
You got to promise us you're going to watch that.
I'm gonna fucking make you.
All right.
Just because we talked about it, I bet me and Chris are going to go upstairs and watch Pick of Destiny.
Yeah.
like for real, I'm going to watch it as soon as we get off of this fucking podcast. I might even put it on the pod. I might even put it on here just to make him watch it.
Look, we're off tomorrow. Well, actually, I mean, we're off from this job tomorrow, so maybe I'll watch it tomorrow night.
Yeah,
after I get home from work, I'll sit down and fucking watch it and actually watch it. So, all right, cool. I got it. So, on with the music questions. If you could go on tour with any three bands of your choice, dead or alive, who would you go on tour with and why?
Who wants to pick that one first?
I would say one band would be Deftones for sure.
Ooh,
Okay. That would be one. Absolutely.
I'd say Life of Agony for me. That'd be fun.
I totally agree with that one. So, oh crap, it's my turn.
Oh crap.
I'd probably pick Chevelle.
Okay. I didn't see that coming, but I take it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Well, I mean, you got your favorite bands and things like that
Right.
you looked up to, but my mind immediately goes to who would you match with, right? And I kind of feel like that would be one of them. Deftones as well.
Yeah.
Life of Agony as well. So I feel like I was on the same wavelength.
Good lineup.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all would have to pick one person out of y'all's genre, what would y'all do?
One person? What?
Like,
Reframe?
I'll make it a little bit easier.
Dude, you're confusing the fuck out of me. What the fuck are you even talking about right now?
Like if they could tour with somebody outside of their their music.
Oh, you didn't say that shit.
Oh, my bad.
out of the genre,
out of your genre.
if I picked out of the genre, I'd say, oh damn, I forgot his name. Courtney Boone. Is that who I've been listening to?
I think so. Yeah.
Courtney Boone. Yeah, he's cool.
If it was a diverse lineup, and it could be anybody, right, outside of our particular genre, right? I feel like I'd pick Depeche Mode.
That's dope. That's fucking dope. I get down on that shit.
This man surprising the fuck out of us tonight.
I have no idea.
I mean, honestly, anybody. I think it's a generational thing because, like, all of us that are like between 35 and 45. Most of us have a pretty diverse, as far as like metal is concerned. Our metal is like all over the place because like all the younger kids, they're all like genre specific and all about the genres in which us between the 35, 45 don't give two flying fucks about the genre. Metal's metal, and if we like it, we like it, and if we don't, we don't.
Yeah.
Right. I know who Mark picked.
Who's that?
The Steelwoods.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, there you go. And actually,
Damn.
my guy's name was Barnes Courtney. Barnes Courtney. That's his name.
See, for me, it would hands down, it would be Post Malone.
I knew it was coming.
That's a good choice.
It would be that's one of my, like, if I get into a mood where I don't want to listen to metal for some reason, which is hardly ever, it's Post Malone and The Weeknd are my two that I'll sit there and fucking listen to.
Nah, I can agree on The Weeknd. I can agree on The Weeknd.
I respect Post Malone though, man. He's multi-talented for sure.
Like I'm jealous of Post Malone because I heard this man has a daggone D&D character that's specifically for him. Like, damn it, I'm jealous on that one.
He's got a lot of hobbies.
Oh yeah.
All right, so if you guys could take one person on the road with you for an entire year, to where you could learn everything from this person about music, the music industry, everything that they know, who would you take and why?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I gave you fair warning. I gave you fair warning.
Honestly, and this might sound stupid, Kanye West. Hey, no. But think about it, right? He made some good music, right?
Yeah.
He focused on marketing.
Right.
He made products and focused on marketing. And
Right.
look where he is. And he's a producer as well. So it's like back in the day, you just had to be a musician, right? But now you got to focus on marketing. You got to focus on social media. You got to focus on blah, 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 all this other kind of shit. And to me, if you look at Kanye West, he's pretty much done all of that and been very successful at all of that.
Yeah, I mean, not too long ago, I can't remember what band we had, but it was a bigger band that we had on, and we got into a conversation about, you know, how music is today. And they basically said something, I'll never forget it. And they pretty much are right. They're like, we are now glorified t-shirt salesmen.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's it.
The music, it has nothing to do about the music anymore. The music sells the t-shirts.
Yep.
Yeah, the t-shirt is the fashion. You're an advertisement for the fashion.
Yeah. They're like, used to, it was like, you're there for the music and the t-shirt was like the souvenir. But now it's like, we're up there creating this music and all this visual art to sell t-shirts because that's the only way we fucking make money is off of the t-shirts.
And I'm not saying that's what music's all about, but he's definitely tapped into all the different facets of everything that you're supposed to tap into nowadays.
Oh yeah, I mean, just that I kind of feel like the whole hip hop genre all the way across the board has kind of done that, you know, with him and Lil Wayne and several others that have done that same exact thing. They just got that whole music X product placement X everything else that they've got all wrapped up into, and they're selling fucking sodas and cologne and t-shirts and shoes, and it all just kind of coincides, and they just kind of aced that shit.
Well, you guys need to answer the question too. That's where my brain's at.
I'd say Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
okay. That's a good one.
I like that choice.
No
too.
idea. I was going to
Why?
say Kid Rock, maybe.
Why? Because he was fucking amazing.
All you need to know.
And I think he was a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
I
What
mean,
you got, Mark?
I was thinking maybe Kid Rock.
okay.
I mean, that guy's like Eric said, he's into everything. So, I mean, you know, and he's just no nonsense. And, you know, I know it's maybe, I don't know, not what some people want to hear, but, you know, he's been there, done that. And, you know, I'm sure learned a lot of life lessons from it. So, you know, that's kind of who I want to take some lessons from.
Andy's got a bar.
Yeah.
Wait. This man has a bar?
Yeah, he's got a bar.
Nashville.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Nashville.
Oh, I'm definitely going to go over there.
it looks really cool.
Yeah, I mean, fucking most of anybody who's in either country and or anything of that nature, they've got a damn bar in Nashville. If you're anybody, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, damn, Toby Keith had one. I think Jason Aldean's got one, and God knows who else has fucking got one.
Beyonce is about to open one.
Oh, Jesus. Don't even get me on that goddamn subject. Next, she's going to be coming out with a heavy metal album.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Moshmeloh, you up?
Beyonce core.
They've got a core for everything now.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
Core is coming.
All right, well, I'm going to go into a little bit of a nerd music question. If y'all could put one of y'all songs in a video game, which video game would it be?
Well,
Oh man, we're old.
It does not matter.
Okay.
which video game?
Which video game?
Damn. I don't know. Doom.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I like that. Have not had that answer yet.
Oh, seriously? That's weird.
Yeah, we've never had that answer.
I don't know if you guys remember. It was an old PC game. Okay. And it was called Seventh Guest.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know it?
Yep.
I would pick some of our songs to go on Seventh Guest.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Oh, okay.
When he said old PC game, I thought he was about to say Oregon Trail. I was like, oh.
You got dysentery,
Too
bitch.
far back.
That's all I was waiting. I was like, oh, you gonna say the Oregon Trail? Yes, I am.
Here's part of the song because you die too. So you hear the whole thing.
Yes, I am that old.
The seventh,
Straight back to DOS.
the Seventh Guest, it was kind of like a puzzle game, but it was like really dark and demented, you know. I just feel like our music would fit that game.
Okay, fair enough. How about you, Mark?
I would say probably one of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games because
That's good.
found off
Yes.
those games, dude.
That's a good one.
Dude, you know how many bands I discovered off of Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
That's a good
Here's the thing, like growing up, there was two things that I discovered because I was born and kind of grew up in Oklahoma before I moved out to the East Coast. And there was two ways that most of us in Oklahoma, because Oklahoma was primarily nothing but fucking country and hip hop and pop. And that was about it. There was one little, I guess you could call it a rock station, but it really more or less played like old school, like the Scorpions and Cinderella and shit like that. You didn't hear anything new or anything like that. So the only way we found it was either Beavis and Butthead, MTV Headbangers Ball, or Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yeah.
And that's literally most of the bands that I started out with and went down the metal rabbit hole was off of. Actually, the first time that I actually even decided I wanted to be a musician was seeing Motorhead Ace of Spades for the first time. And the minute I seen fucking Lemmy, I idolized him and I wanted to be a bass player so goddamn bad. And that's all I fucking cared about. Although I couldn't do the singing part. I tried and I am god fucking awful at it. I would rather hear a cat in heat than myself sing. God, oh no. The bass I got down. I became a damn good bass player. But goddamn, I cannot fucking sing for shit at all. So
I think Tony Hawk's Pro Skater game made CKY.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Between that and Bam Margera, because he's the brother of one of them that was in it. So,
I mean, and then on top of it, they also did a remake of it as well, which I still haven't gotten into.
I'm a big CKY fan too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just read that whole thing where they just got kicked off that tour not too long ago for some fucking crazy shit that went down. All right, Crimson Beard, what you got? You up on deck.
What is the worst smell, and how did you find that?
What?
I found him in Hot Topic when I was but I did put the move on him.
The worst smell.
Isn't that right, Stanky?
Oh, okay. God, that's dope. I'm lost now.
Yeah.
The worst smell, and where did you find it?
The worst smell and where? Oh, me. Hot Topic.
Yeah.
I got it now.
He smells great.
No, whatever. All right, Mark, you go.
Man, I have no idea. I don't know. Pass. Come back to me.
I got one. The worst smell. Okay, so I was a pescatarian for a long time. Everybody knows what that is, right?
Yeah, that's like fish and poultry only.
No, it's fish only.
Oh, fish only. Yeah, I mean that's
So,
roughly close to what I am. I do mostly seafood, but some poultry.
okay, so I was a pescatarian for a really long time, and I went into kidney failure. I don't know if you guys looked into my into the history or whatever, but I had a kidney transplant, right? So after I had the kidney transplant, the worst, like I used to be a pescatarian. After I had my kidney transplant, the worst smell I have ever smelt or taste I've ever tasted is fish.
Mm-hmm.
After my transplant. Now that's weird, right?
I mean, not really, because so when COVID first hit, that first strand that killed shit tons of people,
Right.
I got it.
Uh-huh.
And I was down for I was in the hospital for a long time. Sick as shit. Got done with it. And I wound up losing my sense of smell permanently.
Oh no.
Now, it completely changed my taste profile because beforehand I was very meat potatoes. I was a very picky eater. Like I didn't like vegetables. I didn't like salad. I didn't like fucking anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I started craving all this shit that I fucking hated. I didn't want nothing to do with. And all of a sudden, I fucking liked everything, except there's one thing that I was big on that I now cannot do it because it tastes like goddamn cough syrup and it's soda. All soda now tastes like fucking straight up Robitussin cough syrup to me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's wild.
So
I cannot drink it.
see, that's weird because after my transplant, I talked to my doctor and he said, "Oh yeah, so when you're in the middle of kidney failure, it actually affects your taste buds." So I was going through like years of kidney failure, and I couldn't actually taste or smell the actual smell of seafood.
Huh.
So then after I got my transplant, all that stuff was kind of
Intensified.
revitalized or intensified.
Actually, it was dulled when you had the kidney
Yeah,
failure.
so then I just can't stand it. I'm like, keep all that seafood shit away from me.
Oh, I love seafood. I love my seafood.
I would chop down on
Everybody's
seafood.
different, right? But
Yeah.
the question goes, that's something that I can't take it.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hey, didn't you like crave sweets and stuff too after that happened or something like that? You told me.
Yeah, I did. I would really crave sweets. Yeah, that's true.
What's the biggest sweet that you craved?
Oh my God. Mike and Ike's.
Oh yeah, Swedish fish.
And Swedish fish. Yeah, that's true.
Yes, I can get
Funny.
down on some Swedish fish.
Yeah,
I've never had them.
severely
Look,
underrated
you
candy.
don't count.
But now actually me and Crystal are no sweets and animal products only.
Okay. Fair enough. I like it. I like it.
Well, beer. Beer's not drunk cows.
Okay. So on that, what is your favorite beer? Are you like just a one beer kind of guy, or each one of you, or do you like it like all the way across the board? And what is your favorite beer?
I like it across the board, but probably my favorite is Busch Light.
Okay.
A true redneck.
Yeah, yeah,
And I don't mean that in a negative way.
that's all good.
I'm across the board too. I do like the brand Prairie a lot. They make a lot of different really cool, unique brews that I just love. So
Okay.
my favorite one is called Tiny S's that tastes like Skittles.
Is it a sour?
It's a sour.
It's a little sour.
Okay, I'd probably like that. I like sours.
It tastes like Skittles.
I love craft beer. Like if I'm going for like just cheap sitting around the house and I'm watching fucking football and shit, it's Coors Light all day, every day. But fucking like I love craft beer, and one of my favorites is by this company. It's I think they're out of Tampa, which is a company called Cigar City Brewing.
Oh yeah, they're good, dude.
Yeah.
And their IPA High Ally is
Yeah.
my favorite fucking favorite, which the gas station right across the street from my apartment actually sells it, but it's expensive as shit. It's like
Oh yeah.
$18 for a 6-pack.
Holy
Yeah. I'm like, God,
Yeah.
it's got to be a real special moment for me to go get some of that shit.
Prairie's expensive too. I think it's like $12,
12
$13
something,
for
It's
a
all
quart.
getting expensive now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm an old reliable.
Yeah, and every once in a while I do like a good Corona. Like if I go to the Mexican restaurant and I'm sitting down and eating the tacos and yeah, bring out the fucking Coronas with the limes, and I'm good with that.
Same here.
All right, so if we go over and switch over to liquor, what you got on that?
I'll be back.
Well, see, you that's kind of unfair because like you
Oh,
won't
fuck
drink
it
it
ain't.
no more.
You shut up. No, if I still did drink liquor, it would still be the same thing. It'd still be bourbon.
Same here.
Even though you
Well,
won't
I
touch
love
it
that.
ever again, right?
Well, right now, no, because a week ago, I went through Armageddon, and it was the worst I've ever had ever, and I don't know what happened. Right now, I don't even want to think. Even the thought of bourbon makes my insides hurt.
What was your favorite bourbon?
My absolute favorite was actually Elijah Craig.
Okay.
Now, if I was on a budget, it was Jim Beam Devil's Cut.
Okay.
Elijah Craig was usually my go-to, and there was also another one. Larceny had a really good bourbon that I liked a lot.
Oh yeah.
And 1792 was another really fucking good one I liked.
Yeah, see, he's the bourbon person. I'm the whiskey person.
Okay.
See, mine,
It is whiskey. It's just a type of whiskey.
Yeah.
well, I can't see that, but Eagle Rare. Have you heard of that one?
No, I have not.
Yes, I have seen that. I have seen that bottle.
So it's about $100 per bottle, but it's aged 10 years.
Damn. Woo!
It's good. The only reason I have this is because it was a bonus from my boss, but it is really good. But it's sipping, not shooting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Unless you're wasted.
I'm not a shots guy. Like I liked mine on just a big. I always have these ice spheres.
Oh
And
yeah.
Yeah. Just do it.
Ice sphere in the fucking bourbon glass, pour it on. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Water, maybe.
Which
put
one of the best drinks I ever had which was with bourbon, and I never really thought of it. So I went to Orlando a couple of years ago and went to this restaurant called Big Fire. And it's right there on City Walk, like right in the fucking middle of all the shit between Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked in there and had this drink, and I still haven't figured out how to. I know a portion of how to make it, but I couldn't get them to tell me everything that was in it. They refused because it was like a signature drink there. But they had a PB&J old fashioned.
Oh my gosh!
And that motherfucker literally tasted like peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
And there wasn't one thing that was more than the other. Like it was literally perfectly balanced.
That sounds delicious.
And I have tried to recreate it so many times, and it has been a horrifying experience trying to recreate it. It has not been successful at all. But if you ever go down there, go to the restaurant Big Fire and go try their PB&J Old Fashioned, because it is. I would drink that. I would drink that every fucking day if I could, because that shit was amazing.
Dude, if you like the taste of whiskey, and apparently you do, right? But do your whiskey, and you said the sphere ice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the sphere ice. Okay, so just do straight whiskey, about a shot. Have your sphere ice in it. Pour some Perrier in it, and just a couple little drops of bitter and a drop of honey. I'm telling you, dude.
Man, you making me want to go to the store.
I know it, right?
All right,
Old fashioned.
I love a good old fashioned.
Oh, they're great, dude.
Like if I'm going to some like bougie ass restaurant or steakhouse or something, you can guarantee I'm gonna try their house old fashioned at least once.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have at least one.
And you're gonna judge them on it, right?
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
I very much am.
I know. I feel you.
I'll probably judge that old fashioned harder than I would their steak.
Amen, brother.
I'm just saying. I mean, me with a steak, if it's seasoned half-ass decent and it's still fucking mooing, I'm happy.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not that hard.
Old fashioned better not be slacking.
But an old fashioned, I'm gonna judge the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
So you better come correct with that drink, or we gonna have issues.
Yeah, I agree.
All right,
his
Marshmello,
fashioned
you
mine's the daggone Long Island iced tea. But like going
you
in
fucking girl.
Nah, I can't.
I remember my first liquor drink.
If y'all was asked by a friendly alien out to dinner, would y'all go?
100%.
What?
I don't blow his mind. If a friendly alien has asked you out to dinner, would you go?
Well, yeah.
Moshmeloh here just likes to ask really crazy random questions.
Especially if it was Resident Alien guy. I love
What was
that
that?
show. Resident Alien. That
Oh,
dude from that Resident
I've heard about it. I've seen like clips of it, but I've never actually watched it.
It's good. It's good.
I don't
might
care
have to
who
give
the
it a shot
fuck it
then.
is. You ask me out to dinner and you're paying, I'm going.
I'd be worried about the probing at the end of it.
We didn't talk about no probing.
I said friendly, not that type
Look,
of friendly.
you cannot get a bunch of beer loving fucking metalheads around. Mention the word alien and somehow probing doesn't come up because it's
Right.
going to.
But you're the one that always brings it up.
No, the fuck I didn't. This time I did. The last 2 times I did not.
Well, if you're paying for the food, it might be open.
Damn. Oh shit.
Holy shit, son! All right, Crimson Beard, what you got?
Learn something new every day.
Oh, it's a whole Jeff Dunham joke. I'm not gay, but if I was.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
All right, you're up on deck, Crimson.
All right. If you could offer your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Ooh.
Not band related, but live off less than you make and invest.
That's actually really smart.
Yeah.
I like that.
You don't like that?
I said I
Says he
like
does.
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said he does.
Because
Nah, I don't like that. I want to party hard. I want to spend all my money.
Trust me, I had that year, and I learned my lesson the hard way. So
I think everybody has at least a couple of years of that, and that's called your early 20s.
Obviously we all have careers aside from the band, but I always look back at my youth and think, I wish I always just lived like I was making $20,000 and put the rest back, and then look at high yield savings accounts and things like that. And then I know I'm making 5% on my money and make my money work for me. So that would be one of my main advices to my younger self, regardless of what career I had.
All right.
Mine is stupid.
That's how I go for it.
I guess I'd go back and I would tell my little 105-pound me right before she gets pregnant,
Sorry about that.
don't
God,
want exercise and stay away from Cinnabons. You're gonna lose that awesome. What is it that keeps your weight down?
The body.
Metabolism.
Yeah, your
Sorry.
metabolism.
Metabolism.
God, like, I fucked my metabolism up.
She's still fine as hell. Don't let her fool you.
I'm certainly not 105 pounds anymore.
No, but bigger sometimes better.
All right.
Boom, baba.
That comes with older age. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, I understand that it comes with old age, because when me and my wife were younger, she couldn't stand the father of the supernatural guys. And now that she's in her 30s, she's like, "Oh my God, he's so hot."
Yeah, when did I want to know when this whole like dad bod thing became a thing?
Not long
No
ago, it
clue.
seems like.
Yeah.
It's-
2010.
Yeah, I'd say 2020 probably.
I'm trying to lose the dad bod. I don't know where all these young.
I feel you.
I mean, I don't have one either. I used to, and I started hitting the gym and working out, and fucking now, like all my friends that are like chubby and husky, they got these like hot fucking girlfriends, and I'm still sitting here fucking single as fuck and can't get a goddamn date to save my fucking soul. And I'm like, what the fuck? Do I gotta be chunky to fucking goddamn? The fuck?
The world's
we produce more heat in the wintertime.
Oh, fucking apparently. I don't know what the fuck happened. It used to be, it was like, oh, we want the guys with the six packs and all this shit. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna get buff. And I do. I go to the gym and I get buff, and now it's like I see all these guys walking around with big old beer bellies and shit, looking like goddamn Homer Simpson, and they got like fucking damn near supermodels with them. I'm like, what in the fuck happened?
Well, we got the six pack with the Miller Lights.
Yeah.
Well, that's basically what I just traded my shit in for fucking Coors Light. I was like, fuck this shit. Now I just do yoga. I was like, I'm tired of going to the gym. I'm just going to do my yoga. That way I can keep myself, in somewhat good shape. And it's not hard for me to play on stage and bend over and pick things up and shit like that,
You got to be flexible in case those aliens come.
Oh yeah.
No, that's Moshmeloh. That's all on him. He's the one that's got the fascination with the fucking aliens.
I ain't got a fascination about them. I have my wonders.
All right. So on that, what was that one moment in your life that you decided that you want to be a musician? Was it a band? Was it a certain instance? Was it somebody in your life that introduced you to it? But what was that one moment you were like, I want to be a musician. This is exactly what I want to do.
I think Mark should take this one first.
Yeah, Mark.
I think honestly, just it was always there for me. Even when I was a little kid, a couple years old. I mean, I've always had that feeling. There's pictures you can go back, like me playing drums or guitar or whatever when I was 3 or 4 years old or whatever, trying to at least. I've always wanted to. Then, like you mentioned earlier, growing up seeing MTV and that stuff, just really solidified it back in those days, and like the 90s. And to me, I grew up in the 90s, and it was just like the best time for music. I think late 80s, 90s, and I don't know. That's just always, I don't know. I've always just strived to be. I don't know, just wanted that lifestyle, I guess.
Yeah, to say if you grew up then, you're probably about the same age as me because I'm 41. So I was
too.
Okay. I was like, you got to be the same or close to the same age as me. So
yeah.
You want me to go next?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. So, growing up as a teenager, and my ex-brother-in-law was my best friend, and he used to take me to the Masquerade in Atlanta, Georgia.
Been there and played there.
And the old one, though.
Yep, the one where the stage felt like it was about to goddamn cave in every step you took.
Yeah.
Yep. Been there.
He used to take me there and a few other clubs that I can't remember right now. But I remember watching Crawl Space, which is now named Seven Dust. So I got to see them before they were Seven Dust. And then there was Stuck Mojo from Atlanta. There was a band that was that I thought was going to get signed at one time, Bullhead Clap. And then so I really started looking up to those local bands that were drawing the crowds. And then I started going to see, you're going to hear this name again. We actually started filming for Life Agony. So we started filming these live shows around Atlanta, and I think we traveled to like South Carolina or a few other places filming for Life of Agony. And kind of hit me then. I was like, just like, this is where I want to be. Because it was just so cool to see the people's reaction to the music, and then the growth of the bands and things like that, like how many people they were drawing and how many people they were connecting with, and then watching them connect with the crowd and all these other different things. And golly, I think I wasn't even 20 years old at that time, but just seems like ever since that time, no matter what band I'm in or what project I'm in, I'm always like striving to get out there and make it. It's just a passion of mine.
No,
Yeah.
fair enough. All right, Crystal, you're up.
Well, I guess I would say my first memory that I can recall that I just fell in love with music, performing, singing would be my mom and dad bought me a cassette of Thriller, Michael Jackson's Thriller, and
Fuck yes.
that fucking
That's a good one.
blew my little 5-year-old mind. So ever since then, I've always just loved music and I've loved hearing new things. I mean, it's bizarre. I kind of invaded my dad's record collection at that point and pretty much just took them and hide them and listened to them at that wee little age. But I really started singing probably around 9 years old, and kind of just always ended up thrusted into doing things in school and whatnot, plays,
Right.
things like that. But I mean, I love doing what we're doing. I'm actually quite shy. I can sing all day, but as far as talking, the guys will tell you I'm not good at talking to crowds. Not at all. In fact, the last show I kind of screwed up real bad. Said something real stupid.
No, you did good the
At
last
the
show.
beginning of the last show, I fucked it up.
You'll be one of the ones that get invited to the party, and you'll go, but you'll be the one who's like, I'm just gonna stay over here.
Pretty much, yeah. I think what was I trying? I was trying to say something like, "Hey, y'all, come get up here and get into it." I like to see y'all get into it, but I just go,
Oh,
"Hey,
you
y'all,
said,
y'all are gonna no." It's my turn to talk. I said, "Hey, y'all, get up here. I get off when you get off." I was like,
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
so yeah, come watch us live. You just never know what I'm going to say.
Oops.
I try.
Well, depending on when your next show is, you just let me know. Let me know. Because I might make it happen. Depending on where it is. All right, Crimson Beard, you get the last question before we play one of their music videos.
What is a secret talent of yours?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm.
Oh, she starts busting out laughing.
Oh, she's got to go first then.
They're just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
get mad at me.
I'm not gonna get mad at you.
I don't know how we discovered it, but
Oh, I know.
somehow me and Eric figured out that if we get our backs just right together, that we suction and we can fart. Not real fart, like our backs suction and pull apart. Makes a fart. Makes it pull apart and it makes a fart. That's what I say.
Is that our joint talent, or is that the one you're claiming and I need to think of a different
You
one?
can think of another. Surely you've got another.
Please tell me y'all were drunk when this took place.
I think,
No.
no, I think Eric, I think we were laying in bed because Eric used to be like, when we go to sleep, we would always have to turn around the
Oh
opposite
my
direction. And Eric's like, I can't sleep unless your butt's on me. Okay. So I got way too close because I was like, okay. And I got real close to him. And I shoved myself up to him and like turned around and hugged him real hard from behind. And then when we pulled apart, I think that's kind of how we found out. Like,
That's great.
I'm giving away way too many things for him.
Hey, this is
Freaking
fantastic.
face is hurting.
I have no other talents.
He's like, I'm done. All right, Mark, what you got?
I don't know if I have really another secret talent, but maybe a weird hobbies. Like I collect koozies, like for beers and whatever. I probably have like 500 of them or more. Probably. They know. They've seen them. It's
crazy.
Insane hobby. I don't know if I call it a hobby.
Hey, everybody has their own
Yeah,
thing.
it's pretty weird.
No, that's a
That's
good
all
one.
right. No, that's all right. So on that, where do you guys like to talk to your fans the most? Where can people get your music? And most importantly, if you have merch, where can they get that at?
So I would say for because it's the thing I remember the most recent would be merch would be on our EMBRrockband.com. We've got a link for our Amplify store, and that's a print on demand out of Huntsville, Alabama. A friend of ours ships our stuff on demand. All our stuff's on. Sorry about that. All our stuff's on, of course, Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, all those sorts of things.
Right.
And you can find a lot of it just on EMBRrockband.com. I try to keep that as up to date as I can. And all the links are pretty easy to find right at the top of the page.
Perfect. So on that, of course, y'all know what time it is. It's time for us to get the fuck out of here. We will not be back until Friday. Well, we will be back with Friday with a band called Arsenic Addiction that will be joining us on Friday. Woo-hoo. Until then, hang around. Check out this music video from Ember. I believe we have the music video for Tensions.
Nice.
All right.
And on that, we love y'all. We'll see you on Friday. Don't drink and drive. Wrap your tool. Be good to each other.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Thank you so much.
Guys, appreciate it.
Thank you.